All right, we are back. Some more run and bun. We're doing Weather Institute today. To be honest, I've only calced one battle. Kind of looked at the others. They honestly look kind of rough, but I don't know. Maybe I'll cook something up today. I think I've cooked up a line for this first grunt here. I'm not like super set on it right now, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. The first thing we need to do is definitely give Electrode Magical Leaf. That's like super important. And then from there, the rest of the line is pretty decent. I think crits could somehow mess something up, but I think it's fine. I have some pretty interesting ideas, actually. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, let's just teach Magical Leaf right now, before we forget. Electrode is our only grass type, so this is kind of like a fine Magical Leaf. Teach. I will get rid of Giga Drain. Energy Ball is our strongest grass move, so we do kind of need it. And let's see. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we do need the Miracle Seed. So I will give... Yeah, we do need the Miracle Seed. We're off by just like a couple HP. So let's give that. Miracle Seed. Crobat needs Citrus. I think Citrus on Magnezone is fine as well. Actually, let's give it a Lumberry, just in case. Or Aspberry Berry, actually. Because I think Ice Beam Freeze is the only thing to worry about on this. Greninja... We can give... I guess also an Aspberry Berry? You know what, let's just do Lum in case something goes wrong and we need to swap in these guys on the Spore Mons. We will actually give the Wide Lens to Corviknight. And then Silver Powder to Escavalier. Now I feel like I've actually found like an interesting line that I didn't think would work, but I think it's going to work. I need Silver Powder. Where is that? Here we go. Okay, so we actually have to do a little bit of pre-status. So Corviknight is going to get burned. The reason for that is that we're going to use this against Breloom. We barely outspeed this. And... the burn actually doesn't affect the Brave Bird damage. So we always show kill and actually kill it. We need the Wide Lens because it does have Bright Powder. Now, technically it's a 1% chance to miss still, but we have Roost to stay as full as possible. And then we're actually going to pre-toxic Escavalier because we're going to use this against Malamar. Because we're Shell Armor, we always survive we always survive 2 superpowers, basically. As long as Malamar is the last Mon. So let's go over the line one more time. We're gonna Magical Leaf to kill Barbarical. Okay. Then since Electrode outspeeds everything, it's gonna send in the first thing that kills us, but we don't kill it, which is Scolipede. Because we fast 2 KO with a Thunderbolt, we can just freely Volt Switch and not have to worry about Swords Dance. We go into Crobat, who will take a Pin Missile, and then it's going to Rock Slide. We have Inner Focus, so we never flinch. Then it's Dual Wing Beat to kill. Then it should send out Starmie for random move, I think because of... Oh, actually, it might not be Analytic Bug. What doesn't matter. We're going to go to Magnezone to be safe. It should be Guaranteed Surf. We go to... We can actually go to Greninja first to guarantee Thunderbolt, then go to Electrode. Volt Switch and guarantee Ice Beam. Go back into Greninja, then go back to Electrode and Volt Switch back into Greninja again. So we're taking at least 2 Ice Beams. So we have taken 30% damage at least. So after we Volt Switch back into Greninja, that should bait up Breloom for exactly Mach Punch. So that's when we go into Corviknight. We're burned, so we do need to Roost twice. We need to Roost as much as we can until we heal up, then we can start Brave Birding. Then that will bring in Malamar. For Superpower or Night Slash, we would go into Escavalier. If it's Night Slash, we just basically win. If it's Superpower, we just have to... we still win. Just like a little bit scarier in terms of HP. So that's the line. That's it. So I think we're actually fine. It should be safe, I think. We will pre-status here, so we are going to pre-burn Corviknight and then pre-toxic Escavalier, which even though it's a steel type, there are the wild Salazzles. We're just saving a little bit of time. Okay. So let's go over quick. Okay. So let's... Here we go. Let's heal up. Okay, we will slow down for this. Let's bring the sound back on. Yeah, these feel like battles where I need to slow down, so let's take it slow. Okay, let's double check the items. Miracle Seed, and we have Magical Leaf, Citrus, Lum, Wide Lens, Silver Powder. Okay. We should be good. Okay, let's go. Okay, Weather Institute, Team Aqua Grunt, number 1. Okay, so we're gonna go to Uno Ball, and we just kill this with a Magical Leaf. Nice and simple. Just kill it. With Miracle Seed to guarantee this kills. It's gonna send in the first thing that kills us, which is Scolipede. Importantly enough, this is never going to use Swords Dance, even though every Pin Missile doesn't kill, because we fast to a KO currently before the speed boost for the beast. So we're just gonna click Volt Switch here. This is speed boost, doesn't have poison points, so that's perfectly safe. And we can go to Crobat on the Pin Missile. It's gonna do minimal damage. Okay. Scolipede's gonna get the speed boost. And so we see slow kill, so it can never Sword Dance again. It's gonna Rock Slide, and we never flinch because we have Inner Focus. I think ideally this doesn't crit, but I don't think it totally matters. We have Citrus to heal up from the Rock Slide damage. Okay. So Quinn is just gonna kill it here. Okay. Okay, next should be Starmie. Now, it's Psychic, Thunderbolt, or Ice Beam, even before the Analytic Bug, which actually I don't even know if it applies in this situation, because Scolipede did outspeed Crobat, so I don't know if actually it applies to this, but anyways, it's any move but Surf. So we will go into Magnezone. We can tank all of this. We do have Lumberry in case Ice Beam does freeze. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, goes for Psychic. Doesn't really matter because we're going to swap out anyway. This is always guaranteed Surf. So we go into Greninja. Okay. I think it's fine. So this is guaranteed Thunderbolt now. We go back to Electrode. Right, we're electric type, so we can never get paralyzed. We're gonna Volt Switch once to do a lot of damage and guarantee Ice Beam. We send back in Greninja on the Ice Beam. That's a crit. They should still be guaranteed Thunderbolts. Yes, this is still guaranteed Thunderbolt. A crit is a little scary, but it's fine. We go back into Electrode on the Thunderbolt. Just let me double check. It's never Surf. Even if it is, that's fine. There we go. Okay. And then we Volt Switch again to kill. We're going to Volt Switch into Greninja. So because Greninja outspeeds the Breloom and the Malamar, it'll send in Breloom, and it has to use Mach Punch. Because that is its version of Fast Kill. Here's Breloom. Has to go for Mach Punch here. We're gonna go, this is where we go into Corviknight. I think too many crits is really scary here. So let's just see no crit. There's Mach Punch. Oof, okay, there's one crit. Okay, so another Mach Punch crit does 99. This has to use Mach Punch because we outspeed and kill it right now, so it's like, okay, wait, let me do one more hit before I die. It also doesn't see any other kills, so it has to go for Mach Punch here. We're gonna Roost. This could be really scary if it crits again. So let's just see no crits. Okay, we were never to crit there, but it was scary if it did. We're going to Roost again. We basically just want to be at full health. It's gonna keep using Mach Punch. We're burned so that I can't Spore. Now, did the burn matter? Probably not, but this was like a just in case, and Brave Bird still kills anyway, so let's just Roost one more time. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna Brave Bird. We're just playing it like super safe here. Okay, we'll kill the Brave Bird. It's gonna do a lot of recoil. Okay, beautiful. And we didn't miss. There was a 1% chance to miss Brave Bird. Okay, so next up, finally, is Malamar. This Malamar can go for Superpower or Night Slash. Ideally, it's Night Slash, but I think it's completely fine from a Scavalier. Let's go here. This Malamar has Quick Claw, but it doesn't matter because the Scavalier is slower. There's a Superpower. So we're going to take a little bit of toxic damage. So Superpower, we're going to take a little bit of toxic, is going to do 92 on the max roll. It is likely to Superpower again, and even after the second Superpower, we should always kill with Silver Powder Exeter, which we do have equipped, I hope, because we would just die if it doesn't kill. And since the battle's over, we don't take the toxic damage, the second hit thing of toxic damage. So let's go. We just click Exeter. There's a Quick Claw, but it doesn't matter. We're already slower. There's Superpower. We always survive this because of the +1 right now. There we go. But even with the 2 defenses, Silver Powder, X-Scissor just kills this. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was risk-free. No, that wasn't risk-free. Technically, Corviknight could have died to something, but super low chance. Okay, beautiful though. Okay, let's start planning for the next fight. I didn't really do too much. That was the only one where I took a while to look at. Okay. So this Drampa is really quite scary. I was looking at like potential knockoff stuff. I think I have something a lead. So like I would do Muckalolan. And this is a classic lead. Pre-burned so that knockoff never puts into Berserk. And I would give this like a Citrus Berry. So we knock off the Focus Band. Okay, this will like Dragon Pulse, maybe Hurricane. This Hurricane is the problem for a lot of my mons. Because if it clicks Hurricane, it can kill any of my fighting types, and I don't want to risk that. The range is actually pretty high. It's like it could be the 2 lowest, 3 lowest rolls basically, and I don't want to test that out. So let's just try this. Pre-burned knockoff. Okay. And then once the Focus Band is knocked off, Kangaskhan was actually what I thought would be good here because everything else just dies to something, like, or just doesn't do enough damage. Like this Nidoking doesn't do enough damage. So I think I might do this, to be honest. Muck is doing like very little with knockoff. It's doing like 24. So I need something that's like 76 HP or 76% total. How much is Never Melt Ice at here? Nope, not enough. We need 76. I think Kangaskhan is the only answer, to be honest. Now I have 2 options. I can do Fake Out Hammer Arm or Fake Out Last Resort. But obviously, I would have to get rid of Hammer Arm and Sucker Punch in order to do that. Actually, I don't even know if I have access to a move deleter yet. I don't actually know where that is. Where is the move deleter? I'm actually gonna look that up. Hold up. Okay, Pokemon Center. Oh, there's in the Pokemon Center. Okay, beautiful. So I could get Last Resort, but if I do the Hammer Arm strat, I would be at -1, which would actually bait in Omastar. I can pre-damage, so it always baits Omastar. Now, is this a good strategy? I don't really know, to be honest. I could also like try to pre-damage so it's Wall Rain first, but I don't know if that's also a good strat. It just seems very inconsistent. So let's say I do 112. I mean, maybe. It seems a little inconsistent though. That's the problem. I mean, actually, no. If this doesn't crit, I think we can play around like a no crit situation. I think we can do this. If we give Kangaskhan a Citrus Berry. Now the problem is Hurricane Confuse is a little scary. Let's just say Citrus for now, so it's Wall Rain. We're at -1, so this could be Curse. It's Curse or Body Press. I can go to Electrode. And then Volt Switch. I could Magnet. It's always guaranteed freeze dry now. So I volt switch into like, I don't know, back to Kangaskhan, I guess? Maybe? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't really like this line though, because it could be Curse, which seems so bad. So the gimmick with this battle is that there's 2 Quick Claw Explosion Mons. So it could just get the Quick Claw and then explode. Man, Curse is such a problem here. I think maybe I don't do this then. Maybe I always guarantee Omastar, or Surf, or Power Gem. I could then go to Electrode. But it's most likely Surf. I can just kill it with a Magical Leaf. What is that bait though? Probably one of these guys. I can pre-damage, so like it's always Power Whip or it's always Psychic or something. This one's a tough one. Escavalier can actually do pretty good versus Executor. We always live like a Psychic plus an Explosion. So this is, let's consider that. Ferrothorn. I don't know. I think everything dies to Explosion. I can't even use Basket Agent either because they both have like Power Up or something. Corviknight versus the Ferrothorn is not that bad. Kind of. It's kind of not bad. Okay, so let's think about Electrode again. So Electrode, I can probably always, if it's Power Gem, I can probably try to bait Executor. Let me see. So like if it's Surf, I could be at like 70. That would actually bait in Walrein. If I'm at super high percent, it's so I can lower my damage a little bit, so I can always. Power Gem crit is something I have to consider though. 145. Okay, so it could be like 9. So if I take a Surf, I can probably pre-damage, so I always guarantee Psychic. If it's Power Gem, I have to consider Power Gem crit because it's Electrode. But I don't really have another. I don't have another Grass type to do this with. Do I have any HP grasses, maybe? Just something to consider. Audino's HP grass, Musharner's HP grass. It's too slow, though. Okay, it was worth checking, but I don't think so. Yeah, the power gem crit is just like horrendous. So like if I'm at 146, so I'm at 100. I mean, if that baits Executor, then I can just go as Cavalier here and take whatever move it is. $65. I can't use a citrus then. Yeah, I don't run citrus. Is Volt Switch a contact move? No. But it doesn't matter. I'm not using it anyway as Quick Claw. Okay, I mean, I think this is fine. And then Escavalier should always beat Executor. I think I can give this a citrus. Now, what does that bait? That's the problem. I think it's not Ferrothorn. I feel like it should be Walrein. So if it's Psychic plus Explosion... Well, okay, generally it should be 2 Psychics. So I'm at like 60%. I outdamage both of these, but this is slower. So it would be this first. So I guess I would have to go Corviknight then. How do I beat this though? I'm not sure. I still have to worry about the Walrein in the back too. Let's just say fuck it and use a fire type. I feel like not. Greninja has HP fire. How does that help me though? Doesn't. I can just get Quick Claw Power Whipped. Something else for Executor maybe? Both my knockoffers died of explosion. Yeah, we always bait. Escavalier always baits Ferrothorn. Okay, is there a way to... Thing is, we can't bait out Ferrothorn because we have to beat pre-damage too much. It's just most likely to be Psychic, that's the thing. But we have to, but at the same time, we have to keep track of Power Gem. Surf or Power Gem. We can bait Earth Power, but how does that help us? I don't think it does. I don't think anything else kills this thing. I mean, we could use like a wide lens mon. If we do zoom lens, it could rain dance, which just could complicate stuff. Like we could go to like Raichu with wide lens or something. But I don't know, it seems risky. Raichu could be my answer for this. It's stuck into Body Press or Curse. I'll consider it. Okay, let's just stick with Electrode for now. Let's just say we bait Electrode. We bait Executor, sorry. We use a Scavalier to handle it. But then it's most likely Ferrothorn. It is most likely Ferrothorn. Iron Barbs kind of cooks us here. Scissor is a contact move. The problem with Corviknight is that Corviknight cannot beat this on its own. We died at Explosion crit still. Like, is a Scavalier... This could just die to Executor, that's the problem. I kind of see, like, the vision for doing, like, Feather Dance, 6 Feather Dances into a Scavalier, but we don't really have a... All our moves are contact moves. That's kind of the problem. I think Torkoal would have been really good here. RIP. The Scavalier Bulldoze is also the highest damage. It's Bulldozer Iron Head. I don't want to use Ape here. Yeah, this thing's a beast. Quick Claw is so nasty. 20% chance. I can't use Magnezone. The Iron Barbs, man. The Bulldoze speed drop is actually completely fine. Explosion. I don't know. Not sure what the player is. I don't want to sack something. Pinsir Loki? I think we just go Pyro and then just pray it doesn't explode. The high key seems like the right play. If Bulldoze crits, it has to click Explosion. Then it should be Walrein. It's always Walrein Liquidation. And then I can just go to this. Black belt, coma O. I can never curse. And Pyroar, at least, like, never fucking, what is it called? It never dies. It only dies to explosion. Bulldoze, crit, we out heal. 36 plus, oh, actually, no, not necessarily, huh? So 195. If it literally max roll crits on 69 plus the citrus, which is 48. Is it? Yeah, 48. 117. It has to like, it has to crit and then like high rolls twice to kill us. I think this is a fine risk. And if Pyroar dies, like, it is what it is. And then we actually set up for Como next anyways. Okay, I think this is a fine risk. I think it's like, I don't have another option, I think. I'm not seeing one at least. Okay, so we go Muck. Kangaskhan. Electrode. Scavalier. Pyroar. And Como. So Muck needs to be pre-burned. And we just give it a citrus, I think. Electrode. Give citrus to Katy Perry. Let's give a black belt. To Kara. A Scavalier does need a citrus berry, I think. Actually, do I? Maybe not necessarily, because then we want Ferrothorn to see kill. Okay, so no citrus then. Yeah, because we're taking the risk anyways. I don't think there's a way. Hold on, let's see. Double psychic. That would just put it at like 40%. Is there a way? It's only if Executor explodes on a Scavalier. I think I just give no item. I think Psychic drop. So that was like, so 36 plus 24, 50, 60. I mean, I guess we just give no item. I think Electro does need a citrus berry. What is Pyroar bait? Is it always Walrein? It's not always Walrein. So Electro gets no item either? I think Electro gets no item, yeah. Okay, so Kangaskhan here should get a Person Berry. In case it is Hurricane. Yeah, this seems right. And then we need to pre-burn Applebee's here. Okay, BRB. Okay, let's think about pre-damage here. Do we need to pre-damage? Can we pre-damage is the question. So let's do Hurricane. Also, we actually don't want... Yeah, Prism is fine. Prism is fine. Hurricane minimum does 81 plus Surf 169. Can we do 169? Yes, we can. Okay. Okay. So Kangaskhan can always take a Dragon Pulse. And bait Surf from Almost Star after the yeah, after this, because even with the -1, these two don't outspeed, which is super clutch. Let me just double check a Fake Out plus Hammer Arm. So this is 24. 82. Yeah, okay. So knockoff plus Fake Out plus Hammer Arm always kills. So we should be fine here. And we have Person, right? Yes. Okay. Citrus. Okay, I think this is fine. I think. Slow it down. Okay. Let's do it. This is, we have risk on this battle. check. Pre-burned. We don't need it on anybody else. Let's do it. Here we go. Okay. We could lose a mon here. We could lose multiple mons here. Okay. We're doing a classic start to this battle. Pre-burned knockoffer so that we never put this into berserk range. So we click knock off to knock off the focus band. And this will never activate berserk. Okay, this should always be Dragon Pulse or Hurricane. Perfect. We have a citrus in case this crits. Okay, this could, if I'm not mistaken, it could roost. Which is actually something I didn't consider, but let's just go to Kangaskhan. We always live Dragon Pulse crit here. Okay. Okay. We have Person for Hurricane. So here, we're going to fake out first. Do a little bit of chip. We don't care about berserk. And then we're going to hammer arm, which will actually minus our speed, and it'll set up for Almost Star to come in next. Yes, okay. Just making sure. Let's go ahead, hammer arm. This should always kill. Beautiful. Minus our speed. So now Almost Star sees fast kill onto Kangaskhan here. Beautiful. This is a completely random move. This is Surf Power Gem. Lower chance, but it could be Earth Power as well. We're just gonna go to Electrode here, and we're gonna take whatever it throws at us. We have no citrus, so it's just whatever. It's Power Gem. Okay, it's Power Gem. Let's see. Actually, a crit might be good. Low key. Okay, 63. What does that bait in? That actually baits in Feral Thorn. Oof, it's a little scary. But it's fine. Just hit this with a magical leaf. Let me just double check. This has Bright Powder. Magical leaf just kills. We outspeed. Okay, this is gonna be Ferrothorn though. Because we outspeed everything in the back, and Ferrothorn has exactly one roll of Power Whip. So actually, I'm interested. How much did that Power Gem do exactly? That did 91, is that right? Okay, so that's pretty high roll, but not super high. But yeah, this should be Ferrothorn. Now, this is the scary part. We're risking Pyroar's life here. We go to Pyroar. If it explodes, it can explode here. If it explodes, we lose Pyroar. Just don't explode. Okay, power up and it misses. Okay, Quick Claw explosion is the only thing that kills us here. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, we should always Flamethrower here so that it's Wall Rain next, I think. Yeah, we should always Flamethrower here. Okay. If we see Quick Claw, we could die here. We don't die to Bulldoze crit. Only explosion. Come on. Don't explode, just use Bulldoze. Use the Bulldoze. Come on, Katy Perry. Okay, we always survive this. And this shouldn't affect our baiting either. Okay. Oh, that was scary. This won't affect our baiting. This should still be Wall Rain for liquidation. Okay, this is great actually. This should be Wall Rain. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, Psychic just barely didn't see kill. Or Low Kick actually, wow, 7 HP off. So how much did that do? What did you send in? This Bulldoze. That did 78? Okay. If it was a higher roll, it might have put us into range, but it doesn't matter. Here, there's always Liquidation. We outspeed still and can see to a KO, so this should never be Curse. This is only... Oh, well, Liquidation just kills anyway. So it's fine. We just go to Como here. This can never be Freeze Dry, right? Okay, this is always Liquidation. It's perfect. We have Black Belt on this. Okay. Here. It's can never be Curse. Perfect. Crit, doesn't matter. With Black Belt, we just straight up kill this with CC. Okay. We drop our defenses. It should always be Executor Psychic. But I think we have it. This is the last mon, so it can never explode. Yeah, this can never explode. This is only ever Psychic. This has a Quick Claw. We're going into a Scavalier, who's perfectly safe. There's Psychic. This thing is faster, so we don't care about Quick Claw. And we're Shell Armor, so we wouldn't even have died to Explosion anyways. GG's. We have it. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay. Perfect. Okay, 2 grunts down. Beautiful. We did have to risk Pyroar, but it was a good risk, I think. Okay. Next battle. Okay, this one was pretty demon, so I've seen a lot of people use Infernape against this thing. The problem is mine is just a little bit lower in special defense. So download does increase its special attack, which is a little unfortunate. So we have to think about, and this thing is really fucking fast. 90 to mid. So we got to be creative. I think actually I see it something. We can do Soft Sand, Bulldoze, Earthquake here. I actually got super lucky, I didn't even realize. Yeah, this is always HP Fire. Our special defense is higher, so it raises its physical attack. It can never be Ice Beam. It's always HP Fire. Yeah, okay, so we do Excadrill. Excadrill, Bulldoze. Oh, I knew Bulldoze would come in handy. So we do Bulldoze, yeah. Bulldoze and then into Earthquake. Okay, what does that bait though? That baits Haxorus. For Aquatail. It's always Aquatail here. What if this crits? Then we're at 16. That's kind of random move. Huh? Okay. Thing is, it's never DD, which is good. I feel like we do have options for this, but let me think. Let me think. Aquatail. And we do need the Soft Sand, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. So we can never... If it's crit, it's random move. Otherwise, it could be Aquatail. It's generally Aquatail. I feel like I don't have any dragon. I don't have a fairy. I didn't hit Rabombi. I had freaking Audino. Which we do have to consider getting at some point. I don't know if it would help in this battle in particular, but I need to check just for funsies. Wait, dude, this thing is so booty. Has anybody champed with Audino? Maybe. I mean, maybe. Let's get Moonblast. Mine's stats are just so bad though. It's kind of a problem. Yeah, it's not horrible, but Ironhead's highest damage, so don't even matter. What core? Look at his core. Problem is that DD is likely. I mean, I could just Feather Dance it. I feel like I have something here, I just don't see it. Okay, let's go back. Oh, sorry, I got distracted a little bit. What outspeeds this first of all? It's only Electrode? I mean, I have a couple more to outspeed, that's not really the issue though. What kills this though? Okay. I feel like Homo's too risky here. I could Citrus. Well, hold up. Let's see. Aquatail does 32 plus 60 is 82. I could pre-damage to always guarantee Citrus on the first dual chop, but I don't know. That could be too scary. Like, what's the math on that? So 32 plus 60. Oh wait, that's 92. That's 92. So I can pre-damage like literally 1 damage, right? No, 4 damage. Wait, no, 2 damage. 92 plus 92 is 184. Yes, we pre-damage like literally by 2. Okay. So we're on 184, I guess. So let's just say we're on 86 divided by 4. So citrus heals 46. So I'm at 184. I just took the dual chop. First hit. I'm at 92. And so I heal with citrus. Can this ever kill me? I don't know. But let's see. Let's say we're on 184. Let's see Aquatail crits. Or 57. I mean, we just died a dual chop double crit. Guess... No, it's too risky, I think. Aquatail does use his things. Water gem. Maybe we think about this line again. This thing is a trouble berry, so I can't just use fake at close combat. This thing is also slower. It's gotta be Excadrill. Wait, oh, we should kill with Aquatail too. Okay. Is Corviknight good here? Because after it uses its after it uses Water Gem, it's doing so little damage. I could just like Feather Dance Roost. Blah blah blah. Look, I could go to like Kingdra, for example, guaranteed dual chop. Is dual chop max? It is max accuracy. And then from here, I can kind of just like Feather Dance Roost it. Maybe give this a Leppa Berry. I think this works, to be honest. And then we just have to be careful of Aquatail crit, which does less than a Roost. Actually, I don't think I even need Leppa Berry. I think Citrus is fine. I think Citrus is fine. I think Corviknight takes care of this pretty easily. And then what does this bait in? I don't really know what health I'll be at. Assuming we have no citrus berry, this should always be... Slowbro actually does outdamage us if we're at full health. But I don't think we will be at full health, that's the thing. Let's just assume it's Weavile. So it should be triple axle. We can probably just go to Ape. I think Ape is perfectly safe here. Yeah, and then Slowbro Galar. It says Quick Claw. We can just do Skuntank with Frostberry because we can't get poisoned anyways. Oh no, we can do Muck here because we're knocking off the freaking Quick Claw, right? Can Quick Draw still go first? Oh, it does. Okay, so we actually do Slowbro here. So if it is Corviknight, if it is Slowbro first, it's Flamethrower, so then we can just go to Skuntank. We do dot a double Flamethrower crit burn, I think. But that's fine. We should never die to Pursuit. And then we just bring Muck as a backup. I think. Actually, I think Muck in the first place is fine here. I think this is better, to be honest. Because we just 2 KO this. And we never died of any other bullshit. I think this is better. Okay, so backups. We have to think about backup for Haxorus here, because I think it could go really bad. Maybe Scavalier? I think so. Yeah, Scavalier. Okay. I think we have it, it's just a little scary. I think. So we need Kingdra. We do have to bring damage Kingdra a little bit. We have Corviknight. We need Ape. Let me look at this one more time. Fake out Mach Punch, yeah. That should do it. Okay. Okay, so we need Soft Sand. Soft Sand here. And then pre-damage Kingdra needs to be at 148 plus 20 is 168. Okay. 168. Just a little bit. Guaranteed dual chop. Then we go to Corv. And then Kingdra needs... I think Citrus is fine here. Ape needs no item. Should be Rost on this. And then Escavalier is a little bit of a backup, but we can just give it a Citrus Berry. Okay, I think this works. Pretty sure this works. So let me double check. We need Soft Sand is the most important thing here. Okay. There's always HP fire from Porygon Z here. Okay. We should be good. Okay. Here we go. Porygon Z. We got Excadrill. This should be a plus to attack. Perfect. So first we're gonna bulldoze the chip and lower its speed. This is only HP fire. This is never Ice Beam. Don't crit. Perfect. This is only Aqua Tail. From Exorus. So first we do the bulldoze, then we kill. Okay. This should always be Haxorus for Aqua Tail. Because there was no crit, this can never be Dual Chop. Oh shit. This thing is Unnerve. That's a little concerning, so Citrus Berry won't proc. That's fine though, I think. So first, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go to Kingdra to take this Aqua Tail and use this Water Gem. And then bait Dual Chop. It's gonna never be DD. Okay, there's his Water Gem. So we pre-damage just a little bit to guarantee Dual Chop. Because if it low rolled, it would never use it. 147 is perfect. So now it's guaranteed Dual Chop. We go to Corviknight. This is where it gets a little scary. But it has no Water Gem, so it's okay. So we're going to start off with a Feather Dance. So we're going to take a hit. So Aqua Tail crit does 100. I think we Feather Dance first. Because I think it's likely to DD here. I think we Feather Dance first. Okay, don't crit. Okay, that did a lot of damage. So we have Citrus, but this thing has Unnerve. Let's keep track. So it's at -2, but Aqua Tail crit does do 100. So we have to Roost here. Okay, there's Dragon Dance. So the speed we don't care about. It's at -1 right now. Okay, let's Feather Dance one more time. Okay. It's at -3 now. So we basically always want to be at around 200 HP. Okay, -2. So here we're gonna Brave Bird. This is not super safe, but let's just send it. There's Aqua Tail, don't crit. Let's see how much this recoil does. Okay, perfect. Let's heal up. Okay, don't crit. Okay. Okay. I think we just keep going with the Brave Bird. Okay, this could kill. It's okay if it doesn't though. Let's see. We still have our Citrus Berry. It's gonna be Slowbro Galar, which I think is fine. Pretty sure it's fine. So we should just Brave Bird here. Actually, no, we should Roost. We should Roost. Yeah, we should Roost because we don't want to be trapped into Pursuit somehow. Like, I think Aqua Tail crit plus Brave Bird recoil could cook us here. Okay, and I just realized I can never use Dragon. I can't use Dragon Dance anymore because we see kill with Brave Bird. Okay, this should be Slowbro. Slowbro for Flamethrower. Oh, 3 Vial. Okay, probably because of that extra chip damage, but this is fine. This is never going to Pursuit. This is only knockoff. It's only knockoff, actually. Which is completely fine. You can go into Infernape with no item. It's never Psycho Cut. Use the Dark Gem. Okay. Fake out Mach Punch just kills this. Okay. Crit didn't matter. Oh! Oh shit. This is Inner Focus. Oh my god, please don't get crit. Oh my god. I did not see the Inner Focus there. Oh my god, Ape could have died there. Ape could have literally died there. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was such a throw. I did not see Inner Focus. Oh my god. Ape legitimately could have died there. Okay, this doesn't have a prio move. We just use Mach Punch and kill it. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. What would I have done there? I just... Oh my god, I had another slot to like just pivot too. That was insane. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, well, Mach Punch just kills this. Let me just double check. There's no prio. Slowbro Galar can't like kill us afterwards. Okay, we just Mach Punch. Jesus, that was such a... That was not good. We couldn't even have done Black Belt. We just needed like an extra pivot there. Okay. Slowbro, this is random move. Oh, it's never Flamethrower. We just go into Applebee's. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of freaking out about that. Okay, we have Raspberry for Scald. Okay, we just knock off. It's still a quick draw, but it's fine. I think we have it here. Okay, we have it. Flamethrower crit does 82. So quick draw, but it's fine. It's good slack off, right? Okay. Man, that was almost a throw. Almost lost 8 there. Never punished, but... Oof. My gosh. I do not feel good about that one. Okay. We have a double battle here. Ninetales Liepard with Hail. It's a little scary. So I believe there is a bug with Bolt Peak. I've experienced this before. I need to look this up though. Where is it? Won't speak. Yeah, so Bolt Beak is a move where if it's faster, I think it does extra damage. Yeah, but I think it does, like, it doesn't see the extra damage or something on the first turn. Maybe something like that. Bolt Peak. Yeah, why is this not here? Okay. Let's just consider how much Bolt Beat could do with the without the speed boost, I guess. I'm not sure, to be honest, but okay. I think on the first turn, Bolt Beak does not see the extra damage. Oh, it's like if you have a prio move. Oh, and I've used Arcanine with extreme speed before. I see. I see. I see. Okay. So a Scavalier can pop off here, I think. So Scavalier can kill Ninetales and Liepard. And then we can have like Omastar maybe? We don't have prio moves. I mean, just to be, I mean, we have to pre-damage to guarantee Psycho Cut anyways. Oh wait, no, we can't because Blizzard. This thing could get Blizzard. Okay, so we need something else. Como, maybe? Blizzard is still highest damage though. Process Protect. It's only Como and almost there, right? I don't have Bullet Punch or anything, right? Yeah. Okay. So I just need a different answer that doesn't bait fucking Blizzard. I could do like... Oh, you know what? I could actually probably do... On the first turn, I could have Omastar at like... Just being... Can I be out of range of Psycho Cut here? I don't think so, to be honest. 167 divided by 16. So Omastar takes 10 on every hail tick. So I could be at 45? No, that always bait. That still baits Blizzard, potentially. Okay, we just need a switch in, I think. Oh yeah, I guess Como's special defense, yeah, mine is lax too, so Blizzard is stronger. Okay, that's fine. Let's do something else. Maybe something that beats electric. So Gyarados, maybe. Hmm. So like, if I did Excadrill, for example, I could bait Freeze Dry and Icicle Crash, right? So double Ice move. I could switch into like there's like a water. Oh, I guess it would be Almost Star. No, I can't. I can't use Almost Star. I can't use Almost Star. Maybe like it's double Ice move. So let's just say. Oh wait, I have Blaziken. Wait, I have Combusken as a protector. Can I do anything? We do have to tech, so we have to pre-damage a little bit to 86. Oh wait, this is perfect. Wait, the Combusken is literally perfect here. So we can pre-damage a little bit to 86, just to. I think Bolt Beak Bug is in effect here. We can actually be at Moonblast. We can be at 81, and then we detect on Moonblast and Bolt Beak. And since we're a fire type, we don't bait in Blizzard. And then on turn 2, so then turn 1, and then Escavalier. So after the double protect, Escavalier will kill Ninetales with Iron Head. Then it will be Liepard. Liepard can never fake out Escavalier because Escavalier is slower. And this sees a fast kill with Psycho Cut into Combusken. So I need to take something that can take Psycho Cut and Bolt Beak. So Electric and Psychic. Electric and Psychic. Honestly, Como? No, not Como. I think like you know, this maybe, and then we would just kill Liepard with Escavalier, and then it's a 2v1. Arctozolt is what? It's Ice Electric and Ice, and Arctovish is Ice Water. I'm mistaken. So we're just thinking about like what's the next line after that. So Electric and Psychic, right? Psycho Cut and Bolt Beak. Okay, so Electric and Psychic. Let's take that. Maybe Donphan? Nah, I don't want to wait Blizzard though. Let's just say like let's just say Excadrill for now. Like for now, we can bait Icicle Crash maybe. We can bait Icicle Crash or Low Kick, and then we can switch Escavalier for like I don't know. Is there anything that can kill both of these guys? We could do like, you know, Raichu. Like Raichu plus Ape could work. So Raichu, so Infernape takes the Icicle Crash or the Low Kick, and then Raichu switches in for free. We fake out, and then like Overheat, and then Arctovish comes in, sees a Hydro Pump kill on Infernape. We can just go to like Electrode, and then we just kill with double Thunderbolt. Like Raichu just Thunderbolts and then Electrode Thunderbolts on the next turn to kill it. And GG's. Okay, that seems good. That seems pretty good. Let me double check. Combuskin will always bait Moonblast. And we can do Beak as well. Okay. Escavalier kills 9 tails. Then it's Liepard. Liepard sees Psycho Cut. And again, Arctozolt sees Boltbeak. So we switch into Excadrill to take Psycho Cut and the Boltbeak. And then Escavalier kills Liepard with an X-Scissor. Okay, then it's a 2v1. We can pre-damage Excadrill, so it's always dead to like Psycho Cut plus Icicle Crash or Low Kick. I think... Is that reliable though? I don't know. Let me do the math here. So Psycho Cut... 44... 44 plus 118 is 162. So if Psycho crits 78, 84, we take chip. And Excadrill takes 14, so let's just say we're at 70. Does it ever beat Blizzard? It does beat Blizzard. But that should be fine. We just need Aspberry Berries. Yeah, that should be fine. I think that's fine. That should be fine. Okay. And then let's also check Combuskin. If we are close to leveling up or not. Raichu. It is close to leveling up. But I think it's fine. Yeah, the extra level up should still do Bolt Peak. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Okay, so let's do items. I think that we should just give like Aspir Berries to all the attackers here. Just in case. I guess here too. There's no knockoffs here. And then that's pre-damage, so this needs to be at 112. And then Excadrill needs to be at Psycho Cut Mineral, which is 44. Oop. Plus Icicle Crash, 118. 162, okay. Okay, before we start, let me pee real quick. Okay. I think we're ready. Let me just double check. A Scavalier never dies to Bolt Beak after the hail. Combuskin does die to Moonblast. And never Bolt Beak. Oh no, this thing always dies to Bolt Beak. What am I saying? Yeah. Okay. It's only Bolt Beak too. It's never anything else. Bolt Beak plus Psycho Cut, which Excadrill will take. And then on Excadrill, it's always Icicle Crash or Low Kick. It's never Blizzard. It's never Bolt Beak, so we can safely go to Ape and Raichu on the left side. So Raichu can fake out this. Infernape goes for Overheat and kills this. Then it is Arctovish last. Infernape can go for nothing. Let's switch out. But it's always on Hydro Pump. So we switch into Electrode. Raichu will get a free hit with Thunderbolt. And then Electrode can kill with the next Thunderbolt after that. Okay, just make sure the items... Okay. I think we're good. Okay. I think we should be good here. Okay. Let me just make sure Electrode does outspeed this, right? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're accounting for Bolt Beak Bug here. Let's do it. Okay. We got a Hail double battle here. Ninetales Arctozolt. Okay. Ninetales sets up Hail. Okay, so here we're just gonna kill the Ninetales. Iron Head. Doesn't have Sash as his Ice Gem. Goes up an Iron Head, and then we detect on a Bolt Beak and a Moonblast. We're accounting for Bolt Beak Bug here. Nice. And Moonblast. Perfect. Okay, Iron Head should kill. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, we don't level up. Take some hail damage. So Liepard comes in to replace Ninetales. Okay. So just to make sure, Escavalier is never dead to Arctozolt Bolt Beak. So Arctozolt should only hit into Jollibee here. We're gonna X-Scissor to kill Liepard, which again sees no kills onto Escavalier, and it can never use Fake Out because it's always going for Psycho Cut onto the Combuskin slot. So we're gonna X-Scissor to kill Liepard, and then we have to switch into Excadrill. And Arctozolt can only go for Bolt Beak into Jollibee. So Excadrill will take his electric attack. Electric and Psychic, here we go. Okay. Psycho Cut. Ideally this doesn't crit. Beautiful. Okay, it's a 1v2 now. Okay, because of the pre-damage and the hail, let's see how much HP Excadrill's at. 102. Okay, perfect. This is never Blizzard. It's only Icicle Crash or Low Kick into Excadrill. It's never attacking a Escavalier here. So, a Escavalier can switch to Raichu for free. And then Excadrill can switch into Infernape, which again, it's only Icicle Crash or Low Kick. It's never Bolt Beak into Excadrill, obviously. Electric Run. So Raichu for free. And then Infernape takes a little bit of damage from either move. Low Kick. Okay, we take some Hail. Okay, so here we're gonna click Fake Out. This has Slush Rush, Lumberry. I'm gonna double check because I'm so paranoid about Inner Focus now. Slush Rush. Yeah, this is just speed doubled. So we Fake Out with Raichu and then kill with Overheat with Infernape. So Fake Out, Overheat. Flinch. And then we kill. Perfect. Last one is Arctovish. Okay. So Arctovish never sees kill on Raichu, but it does always see kill with Hydro Pump on Infernape. So we're going to switch into Electro to take that. Raichu will get off one Thunderbolt here. And then we switch to Electrode on this Hydro Pump. There it is. Okay. And then Electrode just outspeeds and kills this. Even though the Slush Rush. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Nice. Okay. We got Shelly next. Got to the grunts though. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what to do against this team. I looked at it a little bit, not too much, but let's see. Like, I actually don't have no idea what I'm using against this Mienshao. This Mienshao has me stumped. So let's see. Crobat here. Do we have the Tailwind TM? I don't think so, right? That's like in Mount Pyre? Yeah. Okay. We could scale Tailwind on Crobat, I think. But we can't do that. It's a knockoff. So okay, so Crobat is an option here. Unfortunately our fast mons are a little bit slow here. Okay, so here... I mean, Crobat is kind of the answer here, I'll be honest. It just doesn't seem very safe. Okay. So Excadrill Rapid Spin is kind of the play versus Nihilego a lot of the time. Okay, let's think about this Mienshao. I really could just use Crobat and just use two dual Wing Beats. It just doesn't seem very good. I mean, it just baits, it just, I can never get Fake Out. It just baits an Nihilego Meteor Beam. So let's say I do use Excadrill. We get rid of Bulldoze for Rapid Spin. You Rapid Spin, increase our speed by 1, and kill this the next turn. That should bait in Dragonite for either Aqua Tail or Fire Punch. What can I use here? Aqua Tail or Fire Punch? Almost Star here is a little scary, I'll be honest. We could Ayapapa Berry this. So Power Gem. Double Power Gem doesn't kill this. So we take one Aqua Tail. We take another Aqua Tail. Ayapapa Berry procs. What if we're at 10 HP? This actually doesn't work. I actually don't think Almost Star can do this. If it's specifically Aqua Tail. These both. I can honestly see Outrage too, I'll be honest. There's a chance of Outrage as well. Fire Punch or Aqua Tail? It would just be Kingdra then, right? Do we just sack Kingdra? It's kind of not safe, I feel like. Do we scale defense? Okay, so look, if it's Meteor Beam, crit, it immediately could be Outrage. So maybe we scale defense here? Can we guarantee that? If it's only if it's Meteor Beam crit or Meteor Beam plus Power Gem. D5. Yeah, so 233 minus 43 is 190. Okay, so it's only crit that we're worried about. It's only crit. No, it's crit plus if it's Power Gem as well. Okay, so if we scale defense... Or we could scale to special defense, actually. Does that help at all? Let's see, let's check. So, first of all, let's leave this alone. Let's say it's like crit meteor. Oh wait, this is actually without the +1. Because Meteor Beam doesn't calc with the +1. This could be random move, high key. How does Donphan do against this? Probably not very good. Honestly, Komo kind of works here too. It's just the possibility of it using other moves is the scariest part. Yeah, Meteor Beam doesn't show the +1. I'm pretty sure. Let's double check the AI doc one more time. Meteor Beam. Yeah, it's like an extra +9. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, so what if we were max special defense instead? Does this help at all? 24. So let's say we're at 75. It could be still outrage. I think we take the chance at Kingdra though. For now, let's just see how this line goes. So we go Kingdra. It's Aqua Tail or Fire Punch. We just kill with 2 Dragon Pulses. Or whatever. Like or maybe let me Aurora Beam to Aurora Beam or something. I think it's always Tornadus for Acro. Okay, what am I using against this? Oh, I actually don't even know what I'm using against this Tornadus. Got no Hamilton. Can't use my steel types. I mean, if we get rid of its flying gem, we can kind of use Gyarados. We can give this Icy Wind. Oh, this has Defiant. I can't use Gyarados here. I could do like what always waits Grass Knot? I don't want Heat Wave. I do want Grass Knot. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one for sure. Acrobatics. My steel types always bait Heat Wave. I can go Golem. Golem, big Grass Knot, go Electrode. Volt Switch. And then Volts. Yeah, just double Volt Switch. Okay. Okay, what does that bait? I think that's... Okay, it's always Lantern for Ice Beam. This has AV. How the hell am I killing this? Ice Beam. I can go back to Excadrill maybe? I can give this... Oh man, I have to scale attack probably. I can go to Donphan maybe? If it's always Ice Beam, I can maybe go to... Excadrill with a scale could be... I don't even like this line yet because Excadrill could die to Outrage. It's like before we even put any investments on this thing. So 26.8, 24.4. 31 HP doesn't matter. I feel like the defense is the play here. 31 defense, because it's so low. So that way, if we do +1, we are at 70. Okay, let's just do the actual math. Let's not do the percentages. So 233 minus 64 is 169. Yeah, we're out of range of that. Thing is, if this thing uses Power Gem, I feel like we're so cooked. Yeah, we still bait Outrage. But it's like, potentially. It's not always. Okay, so I think we do scale defense here. We scale defense on Excadrill. I mean, we might have to scale attack as well, to be honest. Scale attack. I mean, it is hasty. I don't know how we're killing the Blastoise, though. Be super real. I have no idea. We have no Sceptile. If we do like Magnet, Electrode. So if we can guarantee Surf here, we can go into Electrode. I don't know if it's guaranteed though. Oh, it is on the first turn. It is on the first turn. It's guaranteed. That's weird. So we can give this a Lumberry. So we need 2 scales on this thing. Okay, so if it's guaranteed Surf here, we can just switch to Electrode. We do 1 Magnet Volt Switch. Like we take this Surf, Magnet Volt Switch. This thing's at 197 minus 86. 111. Let's just say. This can't go for Shell Smash. It's Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse. What can take that hit? Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse? Raichu just dies. Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse? Ice Beam. You know what? If Kingdra has enough health, we can actually give this and a spearberry. Because we're fine with getting burned. We just have to chip this literally once with like a waterfall, and then it's always guaranteed thunderbolt, and then we can go into Excadrill. I think this works. Maybe? Maybe. It kind of works. The thing is, it's never Scald. I think that's the important part. So we go here, and then we kill with Earthquake, and then we guarantee the Surf. So then we go here. It's Volt Switch. We can Volt Switch. And it's guaranteed Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse. But how? What is taking that hit though? I don't know. It's pretty fast, this thing. I don't know how we're beating this thing. I don't know. I feel like we're close, but I don't have the final puzzle piece. Okay, BRB. The problem with this line, too, is that Electrode is taking 2 Grass Knots from Tornadus. If either of them crit, it's kind of curtains. Volt Switch plus Thunderbolt always kills here, so maybe we sack something? Maybe we sack something. It's worth considering, I think. You just sack Audino here? Oh. Weirder sack? Electrode can't take another Surf. I think we have to sack something. Can I afford a sack though? We sack Golem? How many more like Magnet Pool mods are there? I know that we have There's potentially Scizor, which I probably won't take here. I know Metagross is in Lily Cove. Golem is our worst mon. I feel like we haven't used it since literally Brawly, I think. Did we even use it on Brawly? I forgot. Maybe. What other steel types are there? Steelix and Aggron is here. I feel like it might be cooked for... Man. Metagross is really good though. Go for Avalugg maybe? No. We never want Avalugg from this. Yeah, if Electrode gets crit by any of the grasslands, I think we are legitimately cooked. The thing is, we need 2 volt switches. Oh, we need a magnet for 1 volt switch and Thunderbolt. Mawile. Yeah, magnet pool is not that huge, I'll be honest. I think we sack Golem. Is Electrode the only thing we can use against this thing too? Think. Kangaskhan? It's a fake Almond though. Mega Launcher is what? It gives boost to like Water Pulse and shit? 1.5. So it doesn't give a boost to Surf. I think this is a sack angle. I don't really see another mon that can take a hit. Okay, hold up. I'm looking for... Oh, this must be Tame Liza. So Mega Audino, I remember Squirk saying it has like a very specific niche. Let me check. Someone said Preston and more. I don't know who that is. That must be Tame Liza though, because this person said Shadow Sneak. Okay. So Mega, or not Mega, but Audino has one specific niche for that. Tag. Okay, let's go back to this battle though. I feel like a sack is the play here, but it's just a matter of. I think I sack Needle King. Needle King is kind of booty. It's been like complete booty. I'm not sure how many. I think I bought to like 1 fights. This is funny. Hmm. Yeah, Needle King can't even save itself. It's so fucking slow. I don't know if my team. I don't know if this team can afford another sack though. I mean, a poison and a ground type. I mean, I have poison types. I have 3 poison, right? I have Dawnfan. And Excadrill is ground. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't think I should sack Excadrill. Unless I need to in this battle. That's my backup for Dragonite having an explosion, I think. Or sorry, Dragonite having using Outrage on Kingdra. I could also sack Kingdra. But it's such a strong water resist, I feel like maybe not. I feel like it has to be Needle King. It's so ass. At least this one specifically is so ass. Maybe something that can like take on Dragonite Outrage. I want to get rid of my steel types though. Hmm. I think we sack Needle King. Weirder Intim has value because it's only one of 2 Intims that we have, and we have a lot of Shaw Armaments. Almost starting to Scavalier, so it has value. I think Needle King sack here is the play. The thing is, I kind of want to bring something as a backup to this Dragonite if it does use Outrage. I just literally think nothing can take a hit. I don't want to have to sack something, but I do want to aggressively sack this. I've been saying this. I have to consider, like, do I want to sack Kingdra? Because this Kingdra is really bad. It's really bad. But having a water resist is still really good. I'm thinking about that Dracovish like hella later. I mean, nothing takes an outrage anyway. I have to, yeah. I think this is the play. Okay, let's go over the line one more time. Crobat here with no item. Can't get fake outed. It's only knockoff or that's it, it's only knockoff. So here I just like Sludge Bomb into Dual Wing Beat to kill it. This should always be Nihilego Meteor Beam no matter what, so it actually doesn't really matter what I do with Crobat here. I actually think I just use Dual Wing Beat, to be honest. Yeah, because knockoff more or less does the same amount anyway. And we have a chance to kill with something, I don't know. Anyways, this is always, because we're quiet nature, this is always Nihilego Meteor Beam, because especially we go to Excadrill, which we will scale defense on. It doesn't apply to this Nihilego here, but we take the Meteor Beam. We also have to scale Rapid Spin. Oh shit. 2 scales. I have 4 scales right now. We get another one after this. We do get a couple more. I think it's worth it. I mean, we're doing that to keep the run alive. Yeah, we have to do this. And then, so Meteor Beam with the +1 does this amount. If it does crit, that's pretty bad. That would then bait potentially Outrage from this thing. But that's why we're scaling defense, just so we have the highest chance of that not happening. So what is I already forgot what's Excadrill's. What's your IV on defenses? It's 12. No, it's 4. So we're gaining like 16 defense points. That's pretty good. Anyways, this is +1. And then theoretically it should go for Stealth Rocks first. It could use Power Gem, but it's just less likely to do that. Then we Rapid Spin to get rid of the rocks and get a +1 to speed. We kill this with Earthquake. We outspeed everything in the back. So this is always Dragonite first. Let me just double check. Yes, this is always Dragonite. For theoretically only Aqua Tail or Fire Punch, we would go to Kingdra and just like Aurora Beam a couple of times to beat it. That should bait in Tornadus. For Acro only, we go to Golem to completely tank that. It's only Grass Knot. So we go into Electrode, we use Volt Switch. We're faster, we use Volt Switch, and then it's Acro or Heat Wave. We go back to Golem. Again, guarantee Grass Knot. We go back to Electrode, and we just... Oh wait, we can just Volt Switch to kill it, and then go to Crobat to be Thunderbolt. Wait, no. Wait, No, we go to Excadrill to bait Scald from Lantern, right? Actually, no, wait, no, we can't do it. We would go to Golem. It would be Golem. Or Nidoking. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Maybe? We go Golem. We go Golem to bait Scald. And then go to Kingdra. Do a little chip. So we take the Scald. We do like a little chip. So this should actually have... We should theoretically never take a Ice Beam, right? Kingdra should never take an Ice Beam. So Kingdra should have a Citrus. Yeah, Kingdra should have a Citrus. So we take a Scald. We would just want to chip this like literally one time with like a Waterfall. And then this always baits, this should generally only bait Thunderbolt. So then we go back to Excadrill. With the little chip, we always kill with Earthquake. This way we don't have to scale attack. That will bait in Blastoise for only Surf. We go into Electrode. We Magnet Volt Switch out. And then we just sack Nidoking. and then we go on the sack, go back to Electrode and win Magnet Thunderbolt. Now, let me think about this Nidoking thing one more time. Is there something I can do to like make my odds like potentially save it something? I don't fucking know. Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse. Like a Scavalier can't do this. Conk also can't do this. Weird Air can't do this. Greninja doesn't do shit. Like maybe Muck, but it doesn't seem very good, yeah. Corviknight, no. Yeah, this is just a Nidoking sack, I think. We need to aggressively sack, we need to keep the run alive. Okay, this is what we have to do. Okay, let's get the team ready. Okay. Kingdra. Golem. Okay, let's head back to the Pokemon Center. First thing we should do is level Golem up. This thing has Magnapole, not Rockhead. Stone Edge. Low-key, I get rid of Rock Slide here. This thing is like never clicking. It's like never clicking moves anyway. Let's give it Rock Slide, yeah. Maybe give it a Zoom Lens or something. Okay. Okay, so let's double check. So, what's the items that we're giving here? I think we can give a Lumberry to Excadrill. We give Citrus to Kingdra. I think Citrus on Golem is probably fine as well. Yeah, there's no point in Ayapapa, I feel like. It just dies anyway. Yeah, so let's just give Citrus here. We need a Magnet here. And then whatever, just... You know what? I could do Roap on Nidoking. So that potentially... I wouldn't need Magnet on here anymore. I can give a Citrus maybe? $85? No. I can't do that. No. It's gonna die. Let's give no item. Okay. I think this works. Okay, so we have to scale two things. We need to remember Rapid Spin on Excadrill. Get rid of Bulldoze here. Okay. And then we have to scale defense. Okay. So we have scale defense. We have rapid spin. I'm gonna say goodbye to Needle King today. Needle King has no chance of saving itself, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, literally no chance. Okay. I'm gonna go pee, and then we play. All right. Okay. I think we're ready. Let's go over the line one more time. Crobat, no item. Handles Mianxiao decently. It always just baits Nihilego. Yeah, Crobat always wins this interaction. It's always baits Nihilego Meteor Beam, because special AI, we go into Excadrill. If this uses Power Gem, we're in trouble, but most of the time it should use Stealth Rock, I think. I could use Power Gem. Whatever, we just have to risk it. Hopefully it's Stealth Rock. Which is how much on the AI? 6 or 7, okay. Whatever, we Rapid Spin, Earthquake, it's Dragonite. If it's Outrage, it's really scary, and I think we might be cooked. Otherwise, if it's Aqua Tail or Fire Punch, which is much more likely, Kingdra will win this interaction, just Aurora Beam Bunch. Then finally, it should be Tornadus for Acrobatics. We will go into Golem to bait Grass Knot. We go into Electrode, Volt Switch out, and then go back to Golem on the Acro or Heat Wave. We take either. And then it's Grass Knot again, so we go back to Electrode. And then we Volt Switch to kill this, and then we go back into Golem, which would bait in Lantern next for only Scald. We go to Kingdra. We damage this like literally one time. Literally one time. It should only be Thunderbolt after that, which we then go to Excadrill. And we can Earthquake to kill after the little bit of chip. That baits regular Blastoise, last mon. For Surf. And then we go into Electrode, who hopefully has enough HP. We Volt Switch out. It's either Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse, and then we're Shell Smash. We sack Nidoking, go back to Electrode, kill with Thunderbolt. Okay. I'm happy with this line. It's scary. The Dragonite could go for Outrage and just end our existence, but it's a risk that we have to take. Okay, let's do it. Let's double check one more time. We have the 31 in defense. Okay, here we go. Okay. Why do we have Lumberry on Excadrill? This is just in case we need to like switch on Scald Burn or something, or I don't know, Ice Beam Freeze or something. It's not super consistent, but let's see. Okay, Crobat needs no item. We always bait Meteor Beam afterwards. Okay, there's a lot that can go wrong here. I think we prepared as best we could. I'll check one more time. The items. Okay. Magnet. Citrus, okay. Let me think about Nidoking one more time. I do think Nidoking is the worst mon in our box. Okay, let's do it. It's gonna be bloody. Okay. This is Shelly. Okay. Let me think about this real quick. So no matter what, Crobat always wins this interaction. I think we Sludge Bomb first. Okay, this has a Focus Sash. Just go for Dual Wing Bait. So knockoff, we have no item. It's gonna never Fake Out us because we have Inner Focus. Dual Wing Beat, the only way we would kill this is with crit. We're just gonna go for it again. It's probably reversal. Okay, knockoff is fine. No matter what, Quinn here always baits in Nihiligo, Meteor Beam. The Quiet Nature, actually, I think it does help us here. I think it does help us. Okay. So, because of Special AI, as a power herb, it has to use Meteor Beam here. We're gonna go to Excadrill. We want to see no crit here. We want to see no crit. It is absolutely crucial to no crit. It's gonna go for Meteor Beam. It's gonna get a +1 in special attack, and then it's gonna hit us. We want to see no crit here. It's really important we don't see crit. Come on. Come on. No crit, no crit. Do not crit. Okay. It's not over yet. That was a... How much damage did that do? 31 plus 33... 64. That was the max damage, by the way. Max roll. Okay. We want to see Stealth Rock here. It is not guaranteed to go for Stealth Rock. We really need to see Stealth Rock here. We're going to Rapid Spin to Rapid Spin it away. And then increase our speed. We want to see Stealth Rock here. Power Gem is really bad. Okay, perfect. Perfect. It was more likely for Stealth Rock. I don't know the exact percentage, but we do some damage. That doesn't matter. We just blow away the Stealth Rock, increase our own speed by 1. That's what matters most. We're going to take this kill with Earthquake now. Because we have the +1 speed, we outspeed everything on the team, so it's going to do the first thing that kills us and doesn't get killed itself, which is Dragonite. Okay, this is perfect. Because it didn't go for Power Gem, this is only Aqua Tail or Fire Punch. So a Fire move or a Water move. This is Choice Band. Just double check. Yep, this is never Outrage. Outrage max hit is 156. We're at 169. This is only Kingdra to take the Water move and or Fire move. It doesn't matter. Preferably Fire Punch, I think. But I'm not even sure about that. It doesn't matter. Kingdra always wins this. Fire Punch, okay. Preferably no burn, but like it is what it is. If it burns. Okay, so this thing is multi-scaled. Again, this is Choice Band, so this is locked into Fire Punch. We're just gonna spam Aurora Beam 3 times. And we want to stay as healthy as possible. We have a Citrus Berry, but we should be fine. Excadrill, again, not getting crit means no Outrage, so we can do this safely. Aurora Beam is highest damage, but it can lower its attack. It's not a multi-scale. Let's just say this is at 67. 77. Okay. Still doesn't kill. It's fine. We're taking these hits, it's fine. Okay. There's a burn. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Let's think about this a little bit. Fire Punch is gonna do... Okay, so it should proc our Citrus here. We basically never want to guarantee Grass Knot from Tornadus here. So we should be fine to just kill with another Aurora Beam. After the burn especially too. We should proc Citrus. Okay. And take the burn. Okay, beautiful. Take the burn. We should proc Citrus, right? Yep, perfect. This is always aggro. From Tornadus. Okay. We're gonna go into Golem. Golem quadruple resist this acrobatics. And then always baits exactly Grass Knot. Okay. There's acrobatics. The flying gem's gonna get used. Doesn't really matter though. We quadruple resist this. It's completely fine. This is only Grass Knot. Okay, we're gonna go to Electrode here. Ideally on Electrode we don't see crits either. Okay, let's go. This is only grass knot. Let me double check. It's only grass knot. Okay, here we go. Go to electrode. Don't crit. Okay, good. Static. Oh, does it help at all? Does that help at all? No. Well, either way, we have to volt switch here. Just for my own information, how much that did? 30. Okay, that was a high roll at grass knot. Is only going to heat wave or acro. We're gonna go back to golem. Oh no, sorry. We have to. Oh my god, that was actually really bad. We need to volt switch. Very important. We need to do the damage. We outspeeded anyway, besides the static, but yeah. So we volt switch out. Okay. We're gonna go back into golem to take again heat wave or acrobatics. I mean, what we have to consider here. Let's just go to golem. Again, acro heat wave. Okay, most likely heat wave. There it is. Okay, burn is not that great. Okay, do we just take the kill here? It doesn't really matter. I think actually we do take the kill, just so we can preserve electrode damage. We don't have rock slide, so we have to use stone edge. Oh, sorry, we have to use wild charge because we don't want to miss. Okay, so because of the static, we actually outspeed this, so we should just go for a wild charge. Even with the burn, we should still kill it. And that will bait in Lantern Scald. So we should do this so that we can avoid taking grass knot damage on electrode. We do outspeed because of the paralysis, so let's just kill it with a wild charge. This should still bait in Lantern for Scald only, right? Let's double check. With the same speed, it's always Scald. Yep, okay. This doesn't have any prio moves. We just kill with wild charge here. Okay. Okay, Golem gets its first, I think, first frag. I'm not sure if it killed the Lopunny, but... Okay, we're gonna take some burn damage. We take the recoil. Doesn't matter. We always bait Lantern Scald for Speed Tide. Okay. It's always Scald. We go into Kingdra here. There we go. Okay, Thunderbolt crit does 99 on the max roll, which does kill Kingdra, so we don't want to see... this is not that great, to be honest. If Thunderbolt crits at all, we're kind of cooked. Okay, so Waterfall does 21. So this is at 2... This would be at 232. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to Waterfall here. We have to dodge another crit. I think... If Thunderbolt crits here, the burn damage will... It's not always. It has a max roll, or like mid-roll, I think, but... We're going to Waterfall here for a flinch chance. This Waterfall chip is important. We do need this. And I'm not sacking Excadrill here. Or like risking a sack. So we're going to Waterfall here for potential flinch. Okay, don't crit. Okay, what is this bait? Is it still Thunderbolt? It could be Ice Beam, and that's fine. We have a Lumberry on Excadrill. The point is this is never Scald. If it's Volt Switch, it's fine. We resist both electric moves. Let me just double check. We have a Lumberry for Ice Beam. So we just go here. Thunderbolt, perfect. We kill with an Earthquake. Just for funsies, let's look at the damage health here. Yeah, this is at 90. Okay. We kill with Earthquake here. Okay. Last Mon is Blastoise. Because of the damage we took from Meteor Beam, we always guarantee Surf from regular Blastoise here. It calcs as regular before Mega. The static proc was actually pretty big here because we can go to Electrode here for basically free. Let me just double check. It's always Surf. It's always Surf. It's never Shell Smash. It's never any of the other moves. It's always Surf. We just go into Electrode here. Also double check. We have a Magnet. Yes, we do. Okay. We can tank a Surf crit here. It's going to Mega Evolve. Should only be Surf. There it is. We always survive crit. I did that a lot. What the hell? I did a lot. Right? Am I crazy? Okay. It doesn't matter. We have a Magnet. So we're going to Volt Switch. We always... it's never a Shell Smash. We're always dead to like all its other moves. So we Volt Switch here. We're going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Okay. And here we have to sack Nidoking. Let me check as a last minute thing if we can do anything else. I think there's nothing else here. Sacking Nidoking. A107s. We need this sack to bring Electrode back in. Nidoking's gonna survive this, but doesn't matter. A107s. A107s for Nidoking here. There's a crit. Because of the sack, we can go back into Electrode and kill this Blastoise with a Magnet Thunderbolt. That's Shelly. Whew. Okay. Okay. Nidoking sack, I mean, not great, but we have to do it. The sack allows us to get Cast Form with the Life Orb. We have to use 2 scales as well. There's Cast Form. How are we naming this thing? Something balls. Something cloud. Oh, Randall for sure. Okay, beautiful. Okay, great. Bridge Rifles next. We're not doing that today for sure. We can like kind of calculate a little bit, I think. We do have a level 66 increase here. Let's put Nidoking away, the Death Box. Latamon's dead. Okay. these. Okay. Oh, let's check the cow swarm out. Check Randall out. There's a life orb too. Sheesh. Let's grab that. Okay, let's check these stats. Impish is really bad, I think. I think that's really bad. Okay, but max defenses though, I mean, we'll take that. We will be using this probably against the Tangrowth, but Impish, I don't know. Low-key, we don't kill. Low-key. We do have access to the life orb now, which is amazing. We'll be throwing cast form away. Okay. Let's just take a quick look at Bridge Rival. We're not doing this today, but let's just take a quick look. In the past, I've had Ampharos for this. I obviously don't have it now. Okay, so Heart Scales, we've used 2. 1 Excadrill, Rapid Spin, and then Excadrill Defense. Okay. Okay, we actually get a Heart Scale right after this, but let's take a quick look at this. Electrode is always amazing here. I think we do like Miracle Seed here. Do we just kill the Swampert here? It's in Rain. It's Rain and Electric Terrain. Can't forget about that. Yeah, so we need the Miracle Seed for Energy Ball. I think we just killed the Swampert first. Well, we could kill like Gyarados too. Kind of have to see. Can we protect bait at all? Did like Almost Star or something? Oh, we actually okay. No, we don't want to do Almost Star. We want it so that it never uses Earthquake here. I mean Combuskin, right? No, it can't be Combuskin. We have to bait like not Earthquake here. Doubles. Rain, Electric Terrain. Where's Almost Star? Almost Star. Been pretty damaged for high horsepower. Yeah, high horsepower and thunder. That's pretty good. That's actually perfect. Okay, we can do Almost Star here. If Electrode kills Swampert. What is that bait? Almost Star could bait in Dragapult. For exactly Thunder. Electro would bait in probably Toxicroak. Yeah, Toxicroak for slow kill, which we don't want, so let's do Almost Star here. I think almost, yeah, this is actually fine because then we actually bait double Thunder if I'm not mistaken. If we're at 80, oh no, we bait, this is Hydro, this is Thunder or Hydro Pump, yeah. Okay, Thunder or Hydro Pump, that's fine. Electro can Volt Switch Gyarados to do something. Oh, we can also be level 66 as well. Yeah, we can Volt Switch Gyarados and swap to something. Almost Star also has to swap into something. Taking probably like a double Thunder most likely. Double Thunder. I mean, ideally it would be like. The problem is that a Hydro Pump could also kill me. Okay, let's call it here. I just want to take a quick look. Some electrode starting. I'm pretty sure about that, but we beat Shelly though. GG's.